So imagine vagina that babies come out from. Okay, you know how many centimeters a baby is, or how many inches? Is it now one? How many inches penis that's going to lose in its chickens? You get. Hello, people. Welcome to Nurse Everything, where you get your nursing, health, and lifestyle tips. I hope you're really doing good today. Well, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Today, we're going to be talking about something very, very important, and that is drum roll. That is the vagina. Yes, the vagina. There are a lot of misinformation out there about the vagina, and it's not really been talked about as much. So I decided that we need to trash this out today. So we'll be talking about feminine hygiene misconceptions out there that I've heard, and those I've read in articles and on social media. So the first misconception I have here with me is that the vagina is dirty. Please, the vagina is not dirty, okay? It's actually cleaner than most parts of the body because it is self-cleansing. It cleanses itself. There's some secretions that helps clean the vagina, and also have some good bacteria there that actually keeps it from infection. So it is a very clean place. Not very clean, depending on the individual, but it's a clean place. I want that. Then the second misconception I have here is that you should use soap to wash your vagina. Please do not use soap to wash your vagina. Please do not, because these soaps that we use have irritants, has some ingredients, and some of them are very harsh. Okay, and you can't use them to wash your vagina because they're going to kill those good bacteria that are there and make you prone to infections and irritations. So it is never a good idea to use soaps on your vagina. Okay. Then the third one I have here is that douching helps to keep the vagina clean. Douching, in case you don't know what douching is, it's using some liquids. So, some of all these feminine products that they sell, vagina fresh, all these stuffs. It's not advisable to use douches to wash your vagina. That's using those liquids to wash inside the vagina. It is not a healthy practice. It is not good at all. It's not what they make it seem like, oh, keep your vagina fresh. Your vagina cleans itself. Okay, so don't use that because it has the same effect that I mentioned about the soap. It will kill those good bacteria, and you don't want that, trust me. Then the third one I have here is that if your vagina has an odor or if it itches, it's definitely a sexually transmitted disease or infection. I'm here to tell you that that is not true. Okay, although itching and a very foul odor can be signs of infection, it is not always the case, because sometimes you can have itching when you're having hormonal imbalances, when you're stressed out, or if you have some conditions like diabetes, you can have itching. And also for the smell, every vagina has its smell. Don't let anybody deceive you that your vagina should smell like pineapple, it should smell like strawberry or guava or whatever. It's a myth. Okay, so please do not listen to that. Then another misconception is that vaginal discharge is a sure sign of sexually transmitted disease. This one is out there in the streets. People that sell all sorts of products that cures heaven and earth. They tell you, once you see vaginal discharge, come to me, I'll give you this, I'll give you that. Do not listen to that. I'm actually going to make a video. My next video is going to be about vaginal discharge, all you need to know about vaginal discharge. And I'm just going to tell you now that vaginal discharge is actually a sign that you are normal. Okay, as a female, you should have vaginal discharges depending on the time of the month. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say about that. Then for another misconception I have here is that having sex makes your vagina loose. Like, I don't know, like, we've been hearing this since we're in primary school, when guys, say stuff like, don't mind that one, she don't lose, and I don't lose, they don't use that, stuff like that. It is a myth. It is not true, because the vagina is made of muscles, and it's elastic. It can expand to accommodate, and it can also contract. Okay, so the vagina is not going to get loose because you have sex. All right, that's a misconception. Yeah, so imagine vagina that babies come out from. Okay, you know how many centimeters the baby is, or how many inches? Is it now how many inches penis that's going to loosen its get? So it doesn't really make any sense. So please, when you hear someone say stuff like that, just correct them, because it makes no sense at all. Then another myth I have here, which is actually the last one, is when they say stuff like, if you have sex for the first time and you don't bleed, then you're definitely not a virgin. That is so untrue. It has a bit of truth in it, in the sense that the hymen, which is a membrane that covers the vagina partially, it can break during first sexual encounter, but it is not to be generalized. It's not for everybody. Some people are actually not born with a hymen. Okay, it's just like every other thing in the body. Some people are born with some things, some people don't have this. Do you understand? So there are peculiarities to these things. So for that hymen issue, not every virgin is going to bleed during their first encounter, because the hymen can actually be broken through other stuff apart from sex, like rigorous exercises, like some medical procedures, then use of tampons as well. Do you understand? So that's not true at all, and I want to tackle that right now, because it has actually caused a lot of, let's say, issues in some relationships and some marriages regarding first sexual experience and stuff. So it is not true. You can have sex for the first time and still not bleed. It doesn't mean that the person is not a virgin. Okay, so I hope that I've clarified some misconceptions that you've been hearing out there. And then if you have some other misconceptions that you've heard of that was not addressed in this video, you can please drop it in the comment section, so that we can hear these things and we can talk about them. Then if you also have any comments or experience you'd like to share, you can drop it in the comment section. Then if you learned something from this video, or if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And then if this is your first time, you're welcome to the channel, and please do well to subscribe and also hit the notification bell, because I'll be doing more videos related to health, nursing, and lifestyle. So thank you for watching. Thank you so much. See you in my next video.